see the whiteboard, right, Vala?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's see. So students, she's here. Okay, anyone want to join? Can. And you know what? Yes. Okay. One moment. Students, just one moment. Okay. Thank you for volunteering. I unmute you, Divya. Okay. Then there's another person you said, who are Ram.
Yes.
Children, next time please try to join about 10 minutes before the class, because when I have to admit you one by one, it's like disturbing me. I can't find a Ramma. Okay, never mind. I just unmute both of you. Later I unmute her. Give me the name later. Okay, so two of you muted. So make sure answer together. Okay, so students, first thing, alkane. Alkane. When the rest are answering, I mean, when these two are answering, the rest also, at least you answer to yourself. Okay? So, students, alkane. What's the general formula?
CnH2n+2.
Okay, faster. Don't sing song. Thank you. Alkane. What's the general formula?
NH2n.
CnH2n. Alkane. What's the form? I mean, what bond do they have between the carbon? Single bond or double bond? Alkane. Single. So we call them what type of hydrocarbon?
Saturated hydrocarbon.
Siapa yang menyanyi tu? So alkane will have double bond. So we call them as what type of hydrocarbon?
Unsaturated hydrocarbon.
Very good. Unsaturated hydrocarbon. So which one is chemically reactive? Alkane or alkene?
Alkene.
Okay, alkene chemically reactive sebab dia unsaturated, right? Alkane dia chemically
Reactive.
reactive. Kenapa? Sebab dia sudah saturated, right? Okay, then some more. Kalau saya nak bakar alkane dengan alkene, what color flames do they burn with?
Yellow.
Very good. Alkane burns with yellow flame. Okay, which one will produce more soot? Alkene. Which one, Vala?
Alkene will produce more soot.
Okay, why alkene produce more soot? I want perfect answer.
Because the percentage of carbon by mass in alkene higher. Percentage
of carbon atom per molecule by mass in alkene is higher than alkane. Okay, two more questions, three more. Alkene, nak pergi alkane, nak kena tambah apa? What do you think?
Water.
What? Alkene wanna go to alkane, tambah what? Bala?
Alkene.
Hydrogen. Process called what?
Hydrogenation.
Hydrogenation. Temperature.
180 Celsius.
Pressure.
180.
Catalyst.
Nickel or platinum.
Kegunaan hydrogenation in industry.
Manufacturing of margarine.
Bagus. Kalau alkene nak pergi alkohol, nak kena tambah apa? I can hear flipping of pages,
Hydrate.
Anyway, when you're answering, alkene nak pergi alkohol, tambah apa?
Water. Hydration.
That's called hydration. Temperature.
300 degrees.
Pressure.
60.
Catalyst.
Phosphoric acid.
Okay, good. Then one more last question. I hope the rest also answering to yourself. You must be able to answer this. Okay. So, next thing. Kalau saya nak bezakan alkane dengan alkene, ada 3 larutan yang saya boleh pakai. 3 solution which I can use. Apa 3 solution itu?
Bromine water.
Bromine water.
Chlorine
water. Lagi.
Acidified.
Dilute. Acidic.
Potassium, manganate.
Manganate. 7 solution. Right. Okay. See, if I want to, what's the color of chlorine water first of all?
Greenish yellow.
Okay. Bromine water.
Reddish brown.
Potassium manganate.
Purple.
Tambah dalam alkane. What do I see? The
No
color? Yes, remains the same. Color dalam alkene, all these color will turn colorless. Very good, students. Very good. Okay. I hope all of you, the rest also answered. Okay. So now let's go for the last week's one. Okay. Okay. Let me tell you something, students. Last week we have started isomerism of alkane. Ini dalam kelas pun saya rasa saya pernah bagi tahu, saya tak ingat. See, isomerism got isomerism of alkane, isomerism of alkene. Ini kita buat last week. Hari ini kita kena buat isomerism of alkene. But the problem is, if last week's class you did not attend, you will be having problem understanding today's topic. Okay? Because you have to practice this first, then we can go for alkene. So you know what I'm going to do? Just one question from last week. I just going to revise so all of you can follow. Okay? Because I noticed one thing, my students will be like doing like really well also. The moment when they announce SPM is postponed, that's it. They're taking everything very relaxedly. So I don't know how many of you still remember. So I'm just going to do one example from the last week's one. Then we're going to go for the isomerism of alkene. Okay? So let's see, understand this. Okay. Say last week I did butane, pentane, hexane. So let's say I'm going to take isomerism for pentane. Okay? Voila. When I say pentane, what's the formula?
C5H12.
Very good. So students, C5. Okay? H. Because this is alkane. Alkane, you already told me just now the general formula CnH2n plus 2. So what's supposed to do? Whatever the number here, you must times 2, then you have to plus 2. So 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12. Right. So this is the formula for pentane. So isomerism means what? For the C5H12, we want to try to draw different structure. So what are we going to do? First step, must draw straight chain. Dengar sini baik-baik ya. If you don't know how to do this, isomerism alkene confirm cannot do. So please really follow this. So first thing, draw straight chain. Okay, straight chain. And remember each carbon will have 4 bonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is first chain. Draw the straight chain. Next, what else do I do? Okay, after I draw the straight chain, cabut 1 carbon keluar. As I say, it's like playing Lego. You cabut, you fix it back to form different structure. So first, 5 carbon, draw the straight chain. Then you cabut 1 carbon. I cabut 1 carbon, the body will be left with 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 carbon. Now, I have this 1 carbon which I already cabut. I said, what is the condition? Apa syarat dia? Wala, benda yang saya cabut, syarat dia apa? Boleh tak saya letak dekat hujung?
No.
Okay, syarat dia tak boleh letak dekat hujung. Because kalau saya letak dekat hujung, it's already still considered as a straight chain. Because then the counting is going to be like this. It is still considered as straight chain. So you tak boleh letak dekat hujung. Because what I said, you want different structure, you already have a straight chain. So we don't want to repeat back the straight chain. So that's why the syarat is, dia punya kepala tu yang kau cabut, tak boleh letak dekat hujung. Jadi nak letak dekat mana? So let's say if I put it here. Okay? So next one, what we did, Wala? Okay, another thing what I said, on the same carbon, okay, for example, we name this first. So voila, this one straight chain, very easy. Straight chain, pentane. So this one how to name? You see, straight chain must be the body. Okay, so straight chain here is the body. I mean, the longest chain must be the body. So the longest 1, 2, 3, 4 is the body. So longest is 4. That will be the body. So this is the kepala. So let's look at the body. Body, how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. We call butane. Okay, butane. Then kepala. Kepala panggil what? Wala? Methyl. So kepala panggil methyl. Sekarang methyl ada pada carbon ke berapa? You see, kepala sekarang dekat dengan hujung A ke dekat dengan hujung B?
A.
Jadi numbering must start from A because dia punya kepala closer to A. So numbering must start from A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So kepala ada pada carbon ke-2. So carbon kedua ada kepala. Kepala panggil methyl. And the body got 4 carbon, butane. So that's the name for that. Right. And then what we did, another one. Now you think about it, students. Do you want to draw 4? Then do you think you want to put the kepala down here? You don't want to do this. Why? It's still going to be at carbon number what? 2. So the name is still going to be same as this, 2-methyl-butane. So you know isomerism, we don't want to repeat the same name. We don't want to repeat the same structure. We want different structure. If you do this, sama macam ni. So we don't want this. So teacher, okay, fine teacher, if I put down here, it is still going to be same as this because still a carbon number 2. Okay teacher, what else can I do? Do you think you want to, this carbon sudah pakai kan? Hujung tak boleh. So do you think you want to put it at this carbon? If you put it at this carbon, what's going to happen? Now kepala dia dekat dengan hujung sini pula. Kan, dekat dengan B. Kalau kepala dekat dengan B, dia punya counting going to start from this way now. So teacher, counting must start from hujung yang dekat dengan kepala ya? Yes. The kepala dekat dengan sini, counting must start from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, counting start from here. Again, kepala is a carbon number 2 what? And the body is 4 carbon. So what's the name? 2-methyl-butane. Isn't it just the same? Jadi I cannot repeat. So hujung tak boleh. Carbon number 2 already put. If I put here, the counting going to start from here. It's still going to be carbon number 2. Which means there's nothing I can do already. What? So in this case, what am I going to do? Balik ke asal. Try to cabut 2 kepala. So if I cabut 2 kepala, body will have 1, 2, 3. Right. I have 2 kepala with me. What's the syarat? Hujung tak boleh letak. So what am I going to do? I have 2 kepala. Only place I can put in the middle. What I told you. If you have 2 kepala, put 1 up,
1 down.
1 down. Okay. So what's the name going to be for this? What I said, longest chain must be the body. So however I find 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, still the longest is 3. So I take these to be the body, these to be the kepala. So now students, body got 3 carbon. 3 carbon panggil apa?
Propane.
Propane. Then got 2 kepala. Korang tahu kepala panggil methyl. So 2 kepala means?
Dimethyl.
Yes, 1 kepala methyl, 2 kepala dimethyl. Now dia kepala ada pada number berapa pula? So I number the body 1, 2, 3. His kepala ada pada carbon number 2. Tulis 2. You still have to mention position for this kepala also. This kepala is also carbon number 2. So put again. So teacher must write 2 times, is it? Yeah, you must write the position for each of the kepala. So here 2 again. Here 2 again you have to write. Okay. So got how many different ways for drawing this?
3.
Yes, 3. Okay. Any questions here? So we say here, these things here got 3 isomers. Okay. This is just a revision from last class one. So siapa nak screenshot, cepat screenshot. And children, any of you got questions, you can ask in the chat box. Okay. Click check up yellow instead of. Okay. Okay. I reply the chats in a while more. Okay, done. I clear this. Okay. No questions so far on this. Bermaksud, I assume all of you understand already. But again, students, you see, the difference is if it's in the class, I look at your face, I can see you look blurred. You macam ada masalah sikit. So I can explain to you. But you see, I'm not looking at your face. So if I don't know what's your reaction, I don't know. So if you have any question, if you're shy to ask, no, directly, at least you can put in the chat box. But make sure you really clarify your doubt first. Okay? So far I don't have any questions. I mean, I don't receive any questions, which means I assume everyone is okay with isomerism. So let's start with isomerism for alkene. Okay? So let's see. Ini isomerism in alkene. Okay. So manusia, you know what's the challenging thing here? Like just now alkane kan semua single bond kan. Jadi to create different structure apa kau buat? Kau just cabut kepala, letak kepala sini lah, letak kepala the next place lah. So you just play around with the kepala for alkane. Okay? But alkene kan dia ada double bond. So you have to play around with two things. Satu, you have to play around with dia punya double bond. Next thing, you have to play around with dia punya kepala. So two things for you to play around with. So here, I'm only going to do two examples. First, I'll show you. The second one, you all have to try. Okay? So I'm going to start with Butin lah. Bala.
Yes, teacher.
If I say Butin, what's the formula?
C4H8.
C4H berapa?
8.
Divya, why is it C4H8, Divya?
Because of alkene, teachers, CnH2n.
Very good, because alkene is just CnH2n. So whatever the number here, just have to times 2. So C4H8. Okay, let me show you the first one. What are you supposed to do? Draw the straight. I tutup pintu je. Okay, I'm so sorry because it's like gonna rain heavily, so it's just a little bit scary. But I'm not scared. Okay, so let's see. First, draw the straight chain. After you draw the straight chain, you place a double bond. So where to put a double bond? So maybe start from the first place. So I put the double bond here. Okay, then fill up the bond. Of course, children, you not just fill up the bond, you must put hydrogen also. But I told you to save time, we don't put hydrogen. Okay. So another thing, teacher, here looks empty, teacher. I put some more here. Don't do that. Carbon can only have 4 bonds. So let's see. Carbon here already 1, 2, 3, 4. Tambah ni jadi 5. Tak boleh ah. Carbon hanya boleh ada 4 bond. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ni tak boleh dah. Jadi 5. Okay. So make sure bila letak double bond, jaga the number of bonds. Jangan lebih daripada 4. Dan jangan kurang daripada 4 jugalah. So second one, what are you going to do? Jadi of this one, because the first example for alkene, I do everything. Then we see, we name, and kita tentukan mana betul, mana salah. Jadi kita buat semua dulu. Jadi first thing, double bond dekat sini. Next one, move the position of double bond. Okay? Then ingat, put 4 bond for each carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. Tadi, straight chain, double bond here. Then double bond here. Next thing what to do? Move some more position of double bond. As I say, for the first example, we do everything. Then we learn where we're supposed to correct it. Okay? So double bond here, double bond here, double bond here. Nowhere else to put double bond. Already play around with the double bond everywhere, put already. Dah tak ada tempat letak double bond. Apa lagi? Balik ke asal. Cabut satu carbon keluar. Kalau saya cabut satu carbon keluar, tinggal berapa lagi? 1, 2, 3. Dengar sini. Double bond must be in the body. Must be in the body. Double bond cannot be in the kepala. Okay? Jadi settle the double bond first in the body. Let's say I put double bond here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 bond. I have 1 kepala. What I say, syarat dia masih lagi sama. Kepala tak boleh letak dekat hujung. Jadi the only place I can put is in the middle. Okay? Next, what I'm going to do. See, just now the body, I put double bond here, right? Now I'm going to put the double bond, the next carbon. Okay, then fill up 4 bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I have 1 kepala with me. Where to put? Obviously, hujung tak boleh. The only place is in the middle. Jadi, number 4, number 5, what did I did? The body, position of double bond I change. So what else I can do? Position of double bond change. Kepala I cannot put anywhere else. Because sini hujung. Only place I can put is in the middle. What else I can do? Nothing already. Kalau dah tak ada apa saya boleh buat? Balik ke asal, cabut 2 kepala. Tapi kan, for this case, Kalau saya cabut dua kepala, body tinggal 2 carbon only, right? So where to put the kepala? However I put, it's still going to be at the hujung, right? Kan syarat dia tak boleh letak kat hujung. Jadi macam mana? Tak boleh lah cabut 2 kepala. Cannot cabut 2 kepala already. So anything else I can do? Nothing already. So what to do? Namakan dia. You see, when you name it, baru kau akan tahu benda yang kau buat ni betul ke salah. Jadi macam mana nak namakan benda ni? Dengar sini baik-baik. How many carbon? 4 carbon. Jadi boot. Okay. Now double bond closer to A ke closer to B wala?
A.
So numbering must start from A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jadi apa benda ni? You must start your numbering from hujung yang dekat dengan double bond. Double bond closer to here, numbering must start from here. Double bond closer to B, numbering must start from B. So here, double bond is between 1 and 2. Must take the smaller number, 1. So consider double bond is at carbon number 1. So what's the name? Put 1 in. Okay? Next one. 4 carbon. So boot juga. Sekarang double bond dekat mana? Closer to A ke closer to B? Alah? Seriously, is it closer to B? Or it is in the middle? It's the middle. So you see, if it is in the middle, kau boleh start daripada mana-mana lah kau suka. Can start from A, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or kalau nak start daripada B pun boleh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kenapa? Because dua-dua it's still between 2 and 3. So between 2 and 3, you have to choose a smaller number, right? 2. Meaning what? Double bond is at carbon number 2. So carbon number 2 got the double bond. Double bond is called as in. Tadi nama dia apa? Boot 2 in. Boot for carbon. Carbon number 2 got in, meaning got the double bond. Okay? Let's see. Here 4 carbon. Boot. But now students, double bond is closer to B. Jadi numbering must start from B. So double bond between 1 and 2, you have to choose smaller number 1. So what's the name? Boot 1 in. What do you notice here? Number 3 is boot 1 in. Number 1 is also boot 1 in. Bermaksud apa? Kalau nama dia sama, benda dia pun sama. In isomerism, kau nak benda yang sama ke benda yang berbeza?
Berbeza.
Jadi apa nak buat? Either one of this you have to cancel. Up to you. Whichever one you want to cancel is up to you. But either one of this you have to cancel because you can only take one, put 1 in. Okay? Now, how to name this? Okay, see, name the body first. How do I know which one is the body, teacher? Body must be the longest. And for this case, they must have the double bond also. So, 1, 2, 3. This is the longest. And do they have double bond? Yes. So, this is the body. This will be the kepala. So, body got 3 carbon. 3 carbon panggil sebagai apa? Prop. Not prop, sorry, prop. Okay. So, prop. Now, double bond closer to A ke closer to B?
A.
Jadi numbering must start from A, 1, 2, 3. So double bond between 1 and 2. You must take the smaller number.
1.
So nama dia apa? Prop 1 in. But teacher, 1 boleh abaikan tak? 1 boleh abaikan. Kalau 2 tak boleh abaikan. Jadi kalau kau malas nak tulis prop 1 in, boleh je tulis prop in for this. Because 1 boleh diabaikan. Okay? Then kau kepala. Kepala panggil apa? Methyl. Sekarang methyl ada pada carbon ke berapa? Kedua. Okay, so 2 methyl propene. Okay, now this one how to name. Body must be the longest and must have double bond. So this one got double bond and the longest. Okay, fine. So this is the body, this is the kepala. So now, double bond closer to A ke closer to B?
B.
So 1, 2, 3. So double bond between 1 and 2, you choose 1. So what's the name? Prop 1 in ataupun just propane. Then got kepala. Kepala panggil apa?
Methyl.
Methyl. Methyl ada pada carbon ke? Jadi apa yang korang nampak? Nombor 4 dengan nombor 5, dua-dua 2 methyl propane, 2 methyl propane. So kids, you cannot repeat the same things again. So you cancel either one of this. So which means got how many isomers for C4H8?
3.
Yes, so they have 3 isomers for this. So students, listen, this one got 3 isomers. Okay, that's how you do. Again, how do you do isomerism for alkene? Straight chain. Don't chop the kepala first. Play around with the double bond. Put the double bond at different places. Already put the double bond in different places. Nowhere else can put. Cabut the kepala. When you cabut the kepala, hujung tak boleh. So you put it in the other places. Then you name them. Okay? So this is a thing. I give you, you want a screenshot, if you want to copy down, whatever, because some of you, you say you can't screenshot, fine. I give you 1 minute. Okay, faster copy or faster screenshot. 1 minute, faster, because the next one you're going to try. Before that, I want to give you one more, some question. Okay, faster. Wala, can hear me, Wala?
Yes, teacher.
Can you hear the rain sound outside?
No.
No, okay. Okay, siapa yang ada soalan, you can ask in the chat box there. I answer one by one. Okay, this one. Mana? Someone, the naming for the first province just now, should we write? For the first drawing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so students, Bala, are you done, Bala?
Yes, teacher.
Divya, are you done?
Yes, teacher, done.
Because y'all are the wakil, so budak-budak, because they say done, so I am gonna clear anything y'all haven't finished, you scold them, okay? It's Vala from DJ and Divya from SJ, okay? So let's, I kasih clear. Okay, now, Liliting, Mary, so I'm gonna answer this, Mary. Your question, Mary, let's see, Mary. So students, these are things, Okay, dengar baik-baik. Sekarang, nampaklah satu structure. Ini just bernaming. Okay, there's one structure like this, teacher, I see. And teacher, it looks like this. Okay, sekarang cikgu macam mana kita nak namakan dia? Okay, first thing, longest chain must be the body and the body must have the double bond. Let's see. Obviously, this one here is going to be the body. Okay, because this is the longest. And not my word, double bond must be in the body. Okay? Now, the kepala here. Sekarang masalahnya satu. Numbering dia. Kenapa? Sebab if I see double bond dekat dengan A, kepala dekat dengan B. Jadi cikgu, where shall I start my numbering from? Because double bond dekat dengan A. So I should start my numbering from A, or sebab kepala dekat dengan B, nak start daripada B. Follow the double bond. Always follow the double bond. So what to do? Numbering must start from A because double bond closer to A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Teacher, can I, for double bond, I start the numbering from A. For kepala, I start the numbering from B. Can I do that? Cannot. Only one way direction. Follow the hujung yang dekat dengan double bond. Okay? So, sekarang macam mana namakan dia? The body got how many carbon? 6 carbon. 6 carbon panggil apa? Hex. Right, hex. And double bond between 2 and 3, gonna choose smaller number 2. So we say double bond is at carbon number 2. 2 got double bond called in. Then got kepala. Kepala ini methyl kan? Methyl ada pada carbon ke 5. Jadi nama dia 5 methyl hex 2 in. You see, seriously, if you just say 5 methyl hex 2 in, looks complicated, you know. But if you do according the steps which I said just now, it's not that tough. Long chain 6 carbon hex, double bond between 2 and 3, choose a smaller number 2. So which means carbon number 2 got the double bond in. Panggil methyl. Methyl ada pada carbon number 5, not tough one. Follow the steps. Okay? So one more questions I want to ask you all. Before you try on your own isomerism for alkene, I want to ask you all to try this. What I want to know, naming. Nah, ni structure dia. 1, 2, 3, 4. Saya nak nama dia. Siapa boleh namakan dia? Put in the chat box. Oh, St. John. Hebat, St. John. Yes. I'm getting this question. Sure, double bond must be in the body, right? Yes, double bond must be in the body, correct? Oh, hebat dan korang ni. Oh, good. Very good, students. Hey, all the answer I'm getting is correct lah. But it's moving very fast now. Okay. Okay lah, hebat lah korang. Baguslah. Oh. There's one I nampak macam ada masalah. Okay, jom. Okay. Children, it's moving very fast. Okay, let's discuss. Yes. Double bond must be in the body, correct. Jadi, this is a double bond here, right? And body must be the longest chain, right? So let's see. Somehow I have to include this in the body. So this must be the body. So how to do, teacher? Count and take the longest chain to be the body. And you must include the double bond. How to do that? 1, 2, 3. If I go like this, only 3 carbon, not long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is even longer one. So this must be the body. So this will be the kepala. Teacher can go like that. Okay? Because I say double bond must be the body. Now double bond is in the body and body must be the longest chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the longest. So this be the kepala. Teacher, exam can come on like this all. Yes. They can give you the structure, they can ask you to do the naming. So how to name? Okay, this is a body. Body got how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 panggil pent. 5 panggil pent, right? Now double bond closer to A ke closer to B? A. So numbering must start from A. 1, 2, and the 3, and the 4, and the 5. So double bond between 1 and the 2. Choose the small one. 1. So pent 1 in. Or kalau 1 kau tak nak tulis, kau boleh just tulis pentene also. Okay, then got kepala. Kepala panggil methyl. And methyl ada pada carbon kedua. So dual methyl pentene. Very good. Hebatlah korang. Bagus. Okay. Any questions you want to ask me here first? Okay. So do you all get here? Dia dekat carbon number 2. Because the carbon number 2, kepala carbon number 2, 2 methyl pentane. Okay, 2 methyl pentane. Okay, next thing. Let's see, students. This one I want to discuss one last question before I let you try on your own. Okay, manusia ini soalan dia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many already? 6. Okay, I put double bond here. Please check something here first. And then I put kepala here. And then what is the name? Sorry. Okay, because carbon must have 4 bond. So this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Nah, kan nama dia. Okay, jom. Kita kena find the longest chain to be the body, right? And the body must have the double bond. Jom. Together we do. Jadi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one got double bond. Okay lah. Longest and got double bond. So this be the body. So this be the kepala. Jadi sekarang manusia, my question, where shall I start the numbering from? Shall I start the numbering from A or shall I start the numbering from B? Vala and Divya, what do you notice here?
It's in the middle.
Double bond is in the middle. So what I told you before, kalau double bond is in the middle, you can start the numbering from A, you can also start the numbering from B. Jadi, because in the middle is your choice. You can start from A, you can start from B. So what is your choice going to be? Vala, Divya?
A.
Divya? A. Why A? Because if I start from A, my kepala can get a smaller number also. So I'm going to start from A. You see, it is in the middle. So it is your choice. You can start from A, you can also start from B. But because it's your choice, you have to choose A. Why choose A? Because kepala also can get a smaller number. But teacher, as you say, it's my choice. If I start from B, wrong choice. Why? Then the kepala get a bigger number, cannot. So you must start from A. So kepala also can get a smaller number. So what's the conclusion? If it is in the middle, you can start from A, you can start from the B. But you must choose the one that kepala also will get a smaller number. So I start from A. So how to name this? Double bond between 3 and 4? Choose the smaller one, 3. And wait, body got how many carbon? 6.
6.
So double bond 3 and 4, I choose? 3. Kepala panggil?
Methyl.
Methyl ada pada carbon kau? 2. Jadi ini nama dia. So Risha, in this case, if I start the numbering from B, is it wrong? Yes, wrong. Okay. So any questions you all want to ask me? I'm going to let you try it now. One example, you try, then we go for alcohol topic. Okay. So saya nak korang try C5H10. Saya nak korang try all the isomers. Draw all the isomers for this. C5H10. Draw all the isomers for this and name it. Lukis dan namakan. Okay? Isomers for C5H10. Now. Siapa yang korang rasa korang nak jawab juga, join Vala and Divya. You let me know in the chat box, I'll unmute you. Yes, the last person who answered. Correct, good. Siapa nak saya unmute you, let me know. Okay. Okay. Faster, faster. Isomers, draw all the isomers and name them for C5H10. Done, Bala, Divya?
Last one, sir.
Okay. Faster, everyone must try, huh? Okay, there's some sending answers. Yes, you can start sending answers. Okay. Okay, there's some sending answers. Good. Lagi. Whoa. That's a lot of isomers. Children, the one when you name, you feel the name is the same, you have to cancel that. That one cannot be considered as isomer. Okay. Budak SAB. Kamu tak jumpa SAB? Luar pun jawapan kau aku rasa. Okay. Mary, are you sleeping, Mary? Wake up, Mary. Okay. Okay lah. I think. Okay. Jom. Okay, dah. Banyak sangat message. I cannot check already. It's moving so fast now. I think most of you already done kot. Okay, dah. Jom. Okay, jom discuss. Okay, students, together we discuss. Okay, so first thing, as I said, C5H10, right? So what's the first thing you're gonna do? Draw the straight chain. Right, so first thing, draw the straight chain. C5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then play with the double bond. So I put in the first place. Okay, and ingat, setiap carbon kena 4 bond tau, jangan lebih. Dan jangan kurang juga. The next one, put the double bond where I put the next one. Okay. Okay. So students, do you want to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Just now you put a double bond here. Then you put it here. Do you want to put it here again?
No.
Yes or no, Ola?
No.
Why? If I put it here, it's going to be
Yes.
counting going to start from this side. Then it's going to be same as structure number 2.
2.
Or do you want to put the double bond at this hujung again? If I put double bond at this hujung, it's going to be same as number 1 because then the counting is going to start from this hujung. So, meaning what? Double bond, already put it here, already put it here. If I put here and here, it's going to be same as number 1 and 2. Meaning, what can I do? Cannot move around the double bond already. Then, cabut 1 kepala keluar. If I cabut 1 kepala, body will have 4. So, where to put the double bond? So, maybe I put the first place. Okay, so listen. I have 1 kepala with me now. So, what do I do? Okay, hujung tak boleh letak. So, obviously, I put it in the second place here. Okay, next one, what I do? Okay, see, number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon, like just now, this one. Using the same body, okay, what I'm going to do, just now I put the kepala here, right? Maybe now I move the position of the kepala here. The body is the same, but the position of the kepala is different. So the next one, for carbon, I put the double bond here. Okay. Then where shall I put my kepala? Mungkin I put it here. Wala, what's the next thing I can do, Wala? What can I do? Wala? Divya, where can I put? Okay, just now I put kepala here, right? Maybe I try this. I put here and see. Maybe let's try, So students, let's see, let's just check what we have done. So what I said, first, straight 5 carbon, play with the double bond. I put double bond at carbon number 1. Then I put a carbon number 2. If I move the position of double bond here or here, it's still counting on a start from this end. Then still going to be carbon number 1, carbon number 2, which we already have the structure. So we don't want to be moving the double bond some more. So kalau dah tak ada tempat saya nak move double bond, balik ke asal, conteng, balik ke asal, cabut satu kepala, body tinggal 4. Double bond put in the body, so I put double bond here. Kepala hujung tak boleh letak, jadi saya letak carbon kedua. Lepas tu using the same body, I letak dia pada carbon ketiga pula. Okay, dah tak ada tempat letak, kau tukar body dia. Move the position of double bond. I put it in the middle. Then kepala, I put it here. Next one, using this body where the double bond is in the middle, I put the kepala here. So what else can I do? Hujung tak boleh letak, dah tak ada lagi tempat dah. In this case, balik ke asal, cabut 2 kepala pula. Tapi can students, kalau saya cabut 2 kepala, body will have 3 carbon, right? Okay, so I put double bond here. Katakanlah, because this one normally I see budak-budak buat dekat kelas. So now I can't see your work, so I'm just giving you an example. Okay, see, it's like this. 5 carbon dah tinggal cabut 2 kepala dia, body dia tinggal 3 kan. Sekarang I have 2 kepala. Where to put the kepala? Hujung memang tak boleh letak lah kepala, jadi only place in the middle. Now what the students will do? 1 up, 1 down. Maybe some of you would have done that. Is this correct?
Wrong.
Why?
Because the carbon has 5.
Yes, sebab carbon dekat tengah ni ada 5 ikatan. Cuba tengok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can carbon have 5 bond? Carbon can only have 4 bond, what? So ini salah lah. Jadi what to do? That's it lah. What else can we do? We have to name first. Okay, let's name. So 5 carbon, pent. Double bond closer to A. Jadi numbering must start from A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double bond between 1 and 2, you choose 1. So what's the name? Pent 1 in, or you can also write it as just pentane. Okay, now A, B. Double bond closer to A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double bond between 2 and 3, choose 2. And 2 in. Okay. So this one, body, kepala. Body 4 carbon, boot. But remember, double bond closer to A, numbering must start from A. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Double bond between 1 and 2, choose 1. So boot 1 in, ataupun you can just write it as bootin 1. Then got kepala. Kepala panggil methyl. Methyl ada pada carbon kedua. Jadi 2 methyl butane. Okay, this one, body is still the same lah. So, double bond closer to A, so I start numbering from A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jadi body dia nama dia butane. Bukan kepala, methyl. Methyl kali ni ada pada carbon ketiga. Jadi kau cuba tengok, ini 2 methyl butane, ini 3 methyl butane. Dia tak sama, dia berbeza. What? So, it can be considered as isomer because it's different. So, this one I told you just now. I give you one contoh. Bala, Divya, you're going to answer. Now, double bond is in the middle. If it is in the middle, you can start your numbering from A. You can also start from B. What is your choice?
A.
A.
Why A?
Because the kepala will be small.
Yes, so kepala also can get a smaller number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 carbon dalam body dia boot. Double bond between 2 and 3, choose a smaller number 2. So nama dia apa? Boot 2 in. Kepala panggil methyl. Methyl ada pada carbon kedua. 2. Okay, again, let's look at this. This is the body. This is the kepala. Now, body 4 carbon, fine, boot. 4 carbon, boot. Double bond is in the middle. So I can start numbering from A. I can also start numbering from B. But as I say, when you have a choice, choose yang mana satu kepala pun dapat nombor yang lebih kecil. So if I start from B, my kepala will get a smaller number. So I must start from B. So between 2 and 3, 2. So boot 2 in. Kepala methyl. Ada pada carbon number 2. 2 methyl boot 2 in. Okay, so wait, number 5 and number 6 is the same. So you choose either one. One of it you have to cancel. So got how many isomers for this?
5.
Yes, so this one here got 5 isomers. Okay, 5 isomers. Do you all follow here?
Yes, teacher.
Any questions here, please ask in the chat box. Okay, so I'm going to check your questions. Any of your questions, please ask. Okay. So do you all understand this? Okay, okay, fine. So students, done with this, we are going to start with alcohol. Siapa yang nak copy 30 seconds, faster 30 seconds. In this 30 seconds, siapa nak tanya soalan, you boleh tanya soalan di chat box. Lily Ting, Mary.
Huh?
Hi.
Hi.
What do you call a mean acid? Mean. You mean mean. M-E-A-N. Mean. Oh. Malvika. Seriously? Okay, students. There's a question. What do you call a mean acid? Okay, according to Malavika, amino acid. Wow, Malavika, I clap for you. Very good, Malavika. Very good. Hartamas, really good lah. Ini semua efek-efek MCO. Ada satu dah jadi Iron Man. Okay? Lagi dah jadi macam ni. Hai. Okay, let's see. So students, let's start with alcohol. Okay? You know what? Alcohol also got isomerism. Okay, but I don't want to talk about so much of isomerism for alcohol, okay? Because I think isomerism dah banyak lagi kita buat. Okay, so kita pergi pada formula dia semua. So mana sia? Alcohol. Okay. General formula dia. CN H2N plus 1 OH. Jadi Mary, Bala, Divya, CnH2n plus 1. So what am I supposed to do? So students, all of you see here, C1, H2n plus 1. Maksud what? Whatever the number here, you must times 2 plus 1. So 1 times 2, 2 plus 1, 3. OH. So the first one, it starts with what? CH3OH. Okay? If second one, C2 lah. So H how to do? Times 2 plus 1. So times 2, 4 plus 1, 5 OH. Yes. C3H.
7,
C4H.
9.
Yes, times 2 plus 1. OH. But then students, wait, the rest all you're going to continue. But before that, how to do the naming? Carbon 1, masih lagi meta. But then, because got OH, nama dia kena tambah all. Ladies, methanol. 2 carbon? Ethanol. 3 carbon?
Propanol.
Propanol. 4 carbon?
Butanol.
Butanol. Okay? So you know what I want you all to do? Continue. Write down this alcohol CnH2n plus 1 OH, and I have one K-BAT question coming up. And just a clue. The K-BAT question has got something to do with Form 4. So, clue a bit. You must know. Okay lah. Okay. Wait. I tell you what you're supposed to do. First, copy down this. Write down the formula and the naming. Okay. Until berapa? Until C10. Until decanol lah. Okay. So while you're doing this, methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol, until decanol, the formula and the naming. Okay. Okay. Next thing, I'm going to ask you one K-BAT question. And the K-BAT question, something to do with, you need to know something Form 4, because I'm going to ask you some Form 4 question. Maybe you can prepare also. I want to know what is the definition of acid, base, and alkali. Definition of this. After the naming, we're going to go for this. First, something to do with alcohol also. So first. The formula and naming do fast, huh? Yes, in the chat box. Yes. I'm talking about Mr. Lok becoming Iron Man. Itu semua effect of MCO. Okay. Some more aging process also. Faster manusia. Lily Ting? Mary?
Yes.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Alamak, wait. Line sudah singit. Okay, so students, Students, I give up doing this straight line. Okay, tak payah straight line. So let's straight go for this. Okay, so students, jom kita discuss. So give me the formula. All the three girls, I unmute. So see, 5H.
11.
Long time never hear your voice, Mary. What's your name?
Pentanol.
Pentanol. Okay, let's see. C6.
H13.
OH, what's your name?
Hexanol.
Hexanol.
Okay, good girls. Then some more girls. C7, H.
15.
OH. So name is
Heptanol.
No.
heptanol. C8, H.
17.
What?
17.
17.
Okay, bagus. Apa nama dia?
Octanol.
Octanol. Then C9.
H19.
19.
Apakah nama dia?
Nona.
Nona. Nol. C10, H.
21.
Okay, so namanya ialah decanol. Okay? So, let's see. Done for this. Remember I said I wanted to ask you a question. Okay. Ini, I want you all to try. Those I don't unmute you, korang jawablah dekat chat box. Okay, this is a question. Okay, before that I draw one thing first. Maybe I stick the structure of methanol. I draw the methanol. Methanol is what? CH3OH. Ini methanol kan? Okay? Kau dah buat dah formula dia semua. Kau dah buat dah formula dia semua. Kau dah buat dah. Okay, sekarang. My question is this. Is alcohol acidic, neutral, or alkaline? This is the question. Okay, acidic, neutral, or alkaline? Alkaline. Okay? Tapi kan, sebelum korang start jawab, tak tahulah how many of you still remember apakah benda tu acid, alkaline semua. So I just want to do a short recap on Form 4B. Okay? So this one, I know all these girls who I unmute now, I know you all can answer. So please answer. This is my first thing. Definition, apakah definition acid? I start for you. Chemical substance that, okay girls, answer.
Ionizes in water to form
Yes,
hydrogen ion.
yes. Chemical substance that ionize in water to produce hydrogen ion. What is definition for base? I start for you.
Chemical substance
Acid,
that ionizes
produce salt and water.
I received a different answer. Base is chemical substance that
ionizes in water.
no.
Neutralize acid and produce
acid and
salt
water.
and
Salt
water.
and water.
Neutralizes acid to produce salt and water. Then definition for alkali. Apa tu?
Chemical substance that ionizes in water to produce hydroxide ion.
Okay, chemical substances that ionizes in water to produce hydroxide ion. Okay, hydroxide ion. But then, teacher, apakah maksud ini benda semua-semua ni? Okay, tengok sini manusia. Ini form 4 korang dah belajar dah. I just want to recap little bit. Kalau lah hydrochloric acid, HCl kan? Kalau betul dia acid, when I put it in water, they supposed to ionize. Bermaksud apa? The bond antara mereka kena putus. They must break to become hydrogen ion, and this one keluar sebagai apa? Hydrogen ion in the water. So it's really acid, means when I put in water, they must break to produce hydrogen ion. Then you say, oh, you're acid. Why? Because you ionize in water, and then you give me the hydrogen ion one. Okay, you're acid. But let's say if I take something like this, listen, C6H12O6. I put this in water. You see, I nampak benda ni ada hydrogen. Oh, teacher got hydrogen, it's acid. I never teach you anything got hydrogen is acid. I say the acid means when you put in water, they must ionize to produce the hydrogen ion. Benda C6H12O6 ni, you put it in water for years also. Dia takkan pecah untuk menghasilkan hydrogen ion. Jadi, kalau they don't ionize in water to form hydrogen ion, it cannot be acid. So again, what is acid? They must ionize in water to produce hydrogen ion. They must ionize in water to produce a hydrogen ion. Then it's acid. So what is alkali? Like this, you see? NaOH. Oh, teacher got OH, so it's alkali. Again, I'm repeating this. Teacher got OH, so it's alkali. Wrong. If it is alkali, when I put in water, they must ionize to release out hydroxide ion, OH minus. Then we say it's alkali. So what is alkali again? You put in water, they must ionize in water, break in water to release out hydroxide ion, OH minus. Then it's alkali. So what is base? Base is easy lah. Substance that neutralize acid. Neutralization. They can neutralize acid to produce salt and water. Okay? So come back to my question again. Now maybe you all can get some clue to answer. Is alcohol acidic, neutral, or alkaline? I give you 30 seconds. You can answer in the chat box also. Is alcohol acidic, alkaline, or neutral? Okay, I'm getting some answer. Alcohol is acidic, alkaline, or neutral? Faster, faster, the rest. Put in the chat box. Hey, semua answer ada. Semua answer ada. Acidic, neutral, alkaline, everything got. Wow.